Hello and welcome to the Gaming Chronicles. Today we will continue Phantasy Star 2 from the Sega Genesis Classics library. So let's fire it up. Okay. Oops, no. We're not playing Golden Axe 3. There we go. Phantasy Star 2. Alrighty, in our previous episode, we cleared the yellow dam and the blue dam, and did so quite easily. Today, we tackle the nightmare that is the green dam. And even if you know the route, there's a lot of walking. So let's see, Ruda will level up, for sure. Anna will probably level up. Possible though that Rolf and Anna will level up. And even off screen, I did go out and grind. Oh, I need to go to the hospital. So I leveled everybody up one level from what they previously were. And, excuse me, I really wanted to be more prepared for the Green Dam just because it's a nasty place. It has the strongest robots so far. And if we thought that the double vans were nasty, let's see, storm gear. Let's load Rudo up. The enemies that we can face in the Green Dam are just terrible. Doesn't matter that there's only 2 floors. They're just strong all over the place. And with all the walking that we have to do, we are gonna get beat up on. Oh, we can only buy Dimates. How many Trimates do I have? We're gonna stock up on Trimates just because there will be times when, well, there will be a lot of times when we will need it. So let's hot-foot it over to, I think Piata has the closest item shop, or is it Zima? I think Zima has the closest item shop to the teleporter. Please, sir, move out of my way. I'm a wanted fugitive, don't you know? Nope. Guessed wrong. Think I know these towns better. So anyway, we are going to get through the Green Dam just so we can get past it. And Seema doesn't even have Trimate. Kidding me? And then, once we get past the Green Dam and that which follows after, we can hurry to our next spot of grinding. I guess we have to go to Piata Quarry. Let's go to Piata since I was gonna say, I think I know where the item shop is. Trimate, yes. Stock up. Okay, thank you. No, if we think about the story so far, well, before I get into that, let's just get to the dam first before I start commentary on this just the game in general, and it's not just its story, but just all the implications of what we've done, and well, just everything. I don't know. I'll just chit chat while we're going through the Green Dam. It'll keep my mind off of just how badly we're getting beaten to a pulp by those robot monsters that we're going to be fighting. So anyway, before before I just start randomly commenting about just random stuff about the game, mostly lore related, right? And just how great of a work of science fiction this game is. Let's talk about grinding. So I got in my jet scooter and just basically ran around killing whistles, because what I found is for grinding experience out, fighting whistles is getting on the jet scooter and fighting whistles is by far the most efficient as far as getting the most experience per minute. I was getting about 1100 experience per minute, which is far faster than if I came into the green dam or even went to the blue dam and grinded. Okay, so I do need to concentrate a little bit, so maybe I won't have the opportunity to do chit chat so much. We need to go to the left. Actually, no, we're just gonna randomly talk because oh, stuff like this happens. Okay, crap. Oh man. Okay, let's use the storm gear. I'm not sure if I should have. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's take our beatings. So anyway, if we think about, you know, the game, the story so far, everything, you know, this game was, first of all, let's go back to the fact that this game was made in 1989, and I think I mentioned that it's kind of incredible what they even accomplished with this game as far as the content that they included. I mean, this game really pushed stuff to the limits with just the amount of content that it had, and the music. I mean, the music is incredible, and then the battle graphics. I don't know of any other 1989 game that had battle graphics like this. So just the game itself was really an unsung classic, which was a shame that it wasn't really known more, and then it didn't have you know, a long-lasting future like the Final Fantasy series, or excuse me, or like the Legend of Zelda series. Okay, so we need to go from here. Oh crap! Let me look at my map. Ooh, I think just straight west, right? Yeah. All right, and we get our first item. Truth sleeves. I can't remember who equips it. I think it's Amy. We're gonna equip the truth sleeves, and then I need to go northwest. Go up here, and then just go straight west again. This dam is enormous. Okay, now from here, where am I? I need to go, I think, south and west again. Yeah. So this is a bit longer of a walk. Hopefully we don't get more than 3 or 4 encounters. Oh, this isn't a bad one. So anyway, and then if you think about now going into the game, right, and its story. Prior to Phantasy Star 2, to my knowledge, there wasn't a game that approached the science fiction / science fantasy like Phantasy Star 2 did. It was uncharted territory, and that was rude. And so it was different from all the other RPGs, at least the mainstream and popular RPGs that were out there at the time. Pretty much all of them in the late 80s were still strictly the fantasy genre. Now, of course, your Might and Magic series, you could argue, did have science fiction elements to it, but you didn't actually know that yet. So that was not really something that could have been an argument back then. Rather, when this game came out, it was. Oh, I just wanted to illustrate that you come all this way for a telepipe. Yeah. Dungeons still troll you with bad loot. So anyway, the end. So groundbreaking approach to a game. Let's do a science fiction, science/science fantasy game, right? And we're gonna change things. They're not gonna have. There's not gonna be any magic. Instead, they're gonna be techniques. Now, there is a distinct difference, even though. And one of these days, I'm gonna have to pull up the compendium, which was released in 1995, I think. It was released with or shortly after Phantasy Star 4 End of the Millennium was released. And in the compendium, it revealed and clarified a lot of points of I need to look at my map. There we go. That players had argued about for fetch. Let's try and remit the monster, because the fire gammas are always going to go first. Okay, Kane, you need to probably use Diamate. Nope, failure. Okay. So then, continuing my monologue, you start playing the game, and it seems like a simple thing, right? You have an assignment as an agent of Motavia to go and find this recorder. But of course, it becomes more complicated. Now, that's a theme that many RPGs are known for, right? Is something starting out with a simple task and then it becomes very complicated. Let's just fight. We'll just heal after battle. And first, you go to the town of Erema. You find out that things aren't all peaches and roses. Let's see. Riddle's down 100, Rolf's down almost 100. Kane. Okay. Let's use a Diamate on Kane. So this utopia that seems to be existing at the beginning of the game is quickly shattered. You find out that Moda has huge problems. It has scoundrels that have resorted to crime and violent crime to excuse me, in an attempt to address or rebel against either Mother Brain or the conditions that Mother Brain has created, and of course the bio monsters that are roaming around everywhere. So you're quickly made aware of the bio monsters, and just as a side, a lot of these things you won't think of right the first time you're playing, right? Especially as a kid. The first time I played this, I was 8 years old. I was young, and so not thinking about any of that stuff. You're thinking about surviving the next battle and figuring out where to go next. You're not thinking about the implications and the kind of the not macabre, but kind of the underlying doom tones that are that are beleaguering the planet. So, you know, you go through your dungeons, find out just how bad things are with the, oh crap, is this the Kilgamas? Yeah. I hate Kilgamas. You just find out how bad things are on the planet through going through the first couple of dungeons. You find out the biomonsters are out of control. You find out this guy Darum, who now, let's talk about Darum again, right? I said that we would revisit him. We find out that Darum is holding a bridge hostage, and if we think about these robots that we've been fighting and how dangerous they are, he would have had to have been powerful enough to destroy any robots that the Motavian or Palman government would have sent his way, because surely that would have happened. Alright, let's cast a Trimate on, or a Dimate on Rudo and Kane. So, if you think back, so if you think about the robots and just how powerful they are, and then think about Darum. Oh, are you kidding me? You think, wow, he had to have been very powerful to hold the bridge, because he would have been, considered an enemy of the government. And as we've seen, the Palman and the Palman/Motavian government does not take kindly to individuals who disrupt the peace. I mean, there are only, let's see, 4 plus and plus 3. Yeah, there are only 7 of us if we can count Nay. She passed away. There are 7 total of us that are left. They sent an entire army of robots. They didn't just send a strike force. They sent an army of robots, and we are about to get killed by fire gamas and monsters. Okay, we're all right. Let's just fight. It's like, do I just fight through it, or do I try to rim at the monster and then it fail? It's just always a question of, do I try and use strategy, or do I try and use brute force? And I don't know. It might have been better if we brought Amy along, to be perfectly frank. I don't know that Kane is terribly useful anymore, just because Storm Gear is his primary attack, and Amy can do that and provide defensive and healing spells. So anyway, and then going back to just the game's storyline and everything that you uncover, it's pretty. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I need to heal. Rudo and Rolf. Jeez. Okay, Trimate. Rolf. Okay, are we going the right way? Yeah, we are. Okay, I was gonna say, if we took this pathway in error, I was gonna just cry. But we're good. Anyway, my point is, the story is deep. This game is deep, has a lot of depth when you just think about things for a few minutes and think about what everything means. Oh, good, Kilgama is my favorite. Ugh. Oops, what did I just do? Did I just hit the rewind button? I swear I did not. I wish I could turn it off. I don't know how to. I've checked the settings, and I don't think that there's a way to. Let's just fight it. Fight it out. Animite. Okay, she didn't get hit. That's good. But anyway. Yeah, the remind button I don't really like. It's a nice feature, like if, I don't know, you're playing a platform game and you want to go back and say, what went wrong? But I really don't like it. I feel that it takes away from the game more than adds to it. Okay. Kane needs Dimate. So does Anna. Okay, Kane. Anyway, those are just some random thoughts about the depth of the game and its story and the meanings behind everything. I mean, the themes, right? The themes. A seeming utopian world that has a lot wrong with it on underneath the surface. Let's see. We need to go turn right here. Oh, good. We got ambushed. Oh, that ain't cool. Oh wait, that doesn't matter. I just need to swag Anna. Nice thing about those is that storm gear is it casts Gizan, I think I mentioned this earlier, on everybody, not just a group of monsters. So let's focus on the Twigman. I think the paralysis eventually is overcome. Get him. Alright. Continue on. Oh, and then one that we've already mentioned before as well. I believe to this day that I haven't researched this, but I believe that this is the first RPG that killed off a major character. Now, typically, as I think I've also mentioned before, people think of Final Fantasy VII and the death of Aerith as the first time that happens. That's usually what people's first experience has been. Way, many more people. Let's see. I forgot now. Was it Rudo? Rudo and Rolf and Anna. Let's actually just cast a res. Yeah, this'll do. Let's restore. Okay. We need to go down this chute here. Alright, now where to? I need to go. Oh, okay, I just go all the way to the bottom of the screen. This is the dungeon that has the backtracking. This one is Podhead. Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage, and I don't remember if they're fast though. 20-ish, yeah. But anyway, so my personal bias aside, I mean it's hard to ignore just all of the amazing things that this video game did accomplish, all the firsts at least, all the groundbreaking that it did, and even though it didn't go recognized as a masterpiece, I wouldn't call this a masterpiece. I mean, the combat system. Well, let's talk about the combat system and the fact that you probably spend 95% or more of the game in combat. Combat sequences are long when you're going into new areas or new content like we are here, and and hence why when we were grinding, we went to easy battles, just because even though these fights give us more experience per fight, they definitely don't give us more experience per minute. And so since the focus of the player is typically the combat system, and it's okay, how much do I need to grind to get to the next area? What level do I need to be? What spells do I need to use? Or techniques, excuse me, since they're techniques, not magic. And that becomes something, techniques versus magic, that actually becomes something very important, or not very important, but important in the Phantasy Star universe. We just got our behinds beaten in. Dang. So there is a distinct difference between techniques and magic, because individuals who can use magic are special individuals within the Phantasy Star universe. Okay. I think I need to... Yep, got everybody now. Alright, let's go. Alright, go back up through here. Alright, now... Oh man, more walking. There is so much walking in this dam. And backtracking. This is where the backtracking is that I had mentioned. So anyway, I think I just said that 5 seconds ago. But it's true. There's backtracking, there's lots of walking, and it's scary. And another thing, if you think about how okay, the Motavian or Palman government really sent this army of robots to stop me or to arrest me, even though I'm trying to save the planet. You know, I eliminated the biomonster threat. It didn't matter. All that Palma saw, there's Rudo's level gain that we were talking about, is that I and my pals created a mess. We destroyed Climatrol, which was, you know, Mother Brain's thing. And that kind of gives you a hint if you think about, you know, if you use association. Oh, fetch. I don't even know what to do. Both of them have AoE. That is fairly hurty. Alright, whatever, we'll figure it out. And Remit failed, of course. Yep. Saw that coming. It's like, why even bother? Just use Storm Gear. I really wish I had a second Storm Gear. But whatever. Alright, we got the van, or the heavy solid. Oh. So, anyway, we were talking about how, you know, the Palman government, and we know the Palman government is controlled by Mother Brain at this point. And we think, well, what's Mother Brain's problem? You know, there's something wrong with Mother Brain if this is going on. That was unfun. Alright, let's how's Rolf doing? Let's go ahead and use a Diamate on Rolf. If we run out of medicine and we're not close to the controls, we have to highness out of here. Where are we even? We just need to go straight north, right? Yeah. Green sleeves, alright. Okay, and then we need to go back down. To have another encounter with a twig tall. Excuse me. Alright, so as you can see, the robots in here are a lot of the second and third tier of their respective groups. Not anything new. No new attack types or no new robots. Just higher tier difficulty and more pain infliction. And up here we have a very valuable treasure, if I can go the right way. Haven't seen an informer for a while. Ouch. Come on, get one at least. Or not. Alright. I think Rito's down 100. Alright, let's cast Gyres on Kane. And then use a Trimate on Rudo. Okay, let's walk the correct way this time. This is a little stressful, I'm not gonna lie. I have done the Green Dam before and run out of medicine, and even had nasty encounters where I've been ambushed, and then just the you know, the enemy AI has decided to mass AoE my party dead. And so the Green Dam I have very unpleasant memories of. So we got Star Mist. Star Mist, I don't think I've said this before, but the Star Mist heals the party to full. We will need all the Star Mists that we can get our hands on prior to our fight with Dark Force at the end of the game. Get him. Alright, so anyway, just chattering away about the game, I think has helped take the nerves down, just because we still have a little ways to go. Not terribly far, but we still have a little ways to go. And honestly, the backtracking really makes, I don't know for what reason, but like the backtracking makes me a little nervous. Okay, I need to stop walking. Okay, west, not north. Okay. Okay, I think we're there. So take that one up. Yep, we're there. Oh man, we made it. We made it, boys. And of course I had to get... Oh, I thought it was going to be ambush. We made it. Oh man. Hallelujah. Yeah, we could have brought in Amy. Huh. This is the last time I... Holy moly, we did it. Thank you. Oh, wait. We need to make sure... that we're healed up 100%. Oops, I think Kane is a little bit down. Yeah. Technique, Rolf. Oh, yeah. Wrong button. Okay. We did it. We did it, ladies and gents. We got through the Green Dam. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any treasure. I'm pretty sure I got it all. Star Mist, Green Sleeves, Truth Sleeves. Star Mist, Green Sleeves. Who picked up the Truth Sleeves? Was it Anna? Yeah. Whew. Alrighty, we have unlocked all of the dams, and for our reward we get a boss fight. And we are going to implement the secret strategy of doing absolutely nothing. So army eyes cannot be defeated. If you're a cheater and you are able to beat them within the first 2 rounds, you get 2 experience points, maybe 3. No, it's like 2 experience points per army eye, and I can't remember. But anyway, you get like 1 experience point basically, and then you can't beat you can't beat the game. This sequence has to happen for game progression to be made. So, anyway, trapped by plasma rings. Oh noes. This is the satellite Gaila. I think I've also seen it written Gaira. The L and the R are interchanged a lot when Japanese translates to English, just because the R and the L are considered liquids in linguistics, and to like a native Japanese speaker, there's no difference. They only have the ra sound. They don't have the la sound, so to them it's the same. So I'm pretty sure that it doesn't matter. So satellite, you can call it Gala, you can call it Gaira, whatever. There is no escape. You are in outer space. You are guilty of damaging the mother brain. So here's where we find out that we're being convicted and sentenced basically to our doom, our death, excuse me, because we damaged the mother brain when we blew up Climate Troll, because we killed Niai first. Okay. And this is Rolf talking. I tried to open the dams because I felt responsible for making too much rainfall, but I was caught. I don't want to die here, not even knowing who was trying to destroy Moda by using the mother brain. So that gives us kind of some clues to what's going to happen going on. And yes, we can be attacked in the prison ship, of course, because yeah, it's a prison ship or a prison satellite. There are guards, and they don't want us to get away. And these little tiles, they do damage us more than just one, I believe. Tracer. Fortunately, unlike almost every other encounter, these encounters are fairly easy to run away with. Oh crap, what just happened? There was a large explosion. And, oh, okay, I forgot about this part where there's the explosion. And tremendous force moving the satellite. Rolf, better check the control panel and fix the Gaila's orbit. Let's see, we need to go this way. We better hurry, boys. So this seems fishy, doesn't it? Some kind of error is occurring while we are the only prisoners on board. Someone wants to dispose of us quickly and quietly without due process. Because what would have happened is we would have been transported to Palma, and there been put on trial and executed by the Palman government. However, someone had sabotaged the satellite or something. Let's see. Can we... I think we have to go on this side. Hey, oh man, go get away. Okay, there we go. Oh no, the satellite is headed straight for Palm. There's no time. What should I do? Nothing, apparently. It's the same dream again. Help! Who is this woman of mystery? Well, if we played Phantasy Star 1, we know. We know that it was Alice Landau, the heroine of the first game. Did I disturb you? I'm Tyler, a space pirate. I left Palm long ago. Life under the Mother Brain was not to my liking. You are being held by Gyla, right? It's good for you that I happen to be close by. Your friends are also being revived right now. They should awake any moment. It was terrible. This is all that is left of Palm. Boom. The planet was destroyed. Who knows what happened to Alco? I don't know what to say. According to the news, you and your friends are criminals charged with destroying the Mother Brain. But I don't believe you could have done that, could you? Anyway, I'll take you to Paseo. I've already got your belongings loaded. Ah, I remember now. You were headed for Dizo. I have heard that there is someone there who can do things the Mother Brain can't. But he might be of a criminal nature. You can never tell. Well, until we meet again. Until we meet again, Tyler. So anyway, he said some things where there might have been a little cryptic or confusing. We'll talk about those later. Right now, we gotta go talk to the governor. I was worried sick about you. What? You are going to Dizo without rest? I see. You must have thought it out. Use the spaceship on the rooftop, but remember that you are still suspects. The Palm incident has made them desperate. Make sure you take care of yourselves. So now, we are in a bit of a new situation here, as we can see. And this is the beginning of what is called the Great Collapse of the system, of the this solar system. So, what just happened is incredibly downplayed, and honestly, you know, in 1989, how much justice could they have done to it, you know? So, first of all, let's get Kane, give, and also, we are going to put Amy in. Reorganize. So, we are going to assemble our final party for the game. Actually, no. Alright, so what we're going to do off screen, after we end this recording here in a minute, is, actually I can just illustrate this with Sure. This is how we get the Visiphone. Room. We just keep going in and out of the baggage room here. And we just keep doing this until Sure is gone. Anyway, so the Great Collapse. The planet of Palma exploded. And now, while I didn't play through the first game, I know that the story of it. I know the entire story, even though I didn't get to experience the actual gameplay. And so the ramifications of what happens is crazy. The planet of Palm was highly advanced even before Mother Brain took over the solar system. It was a you know, like advanced technological society. You know, spaceships were, and space travel, spaceships, space satellites were all part of the Palman scientific advances that the civilization had made. So they were, you know, very sophisticated as far as their technology goes. And and then sometime after the events of Phantasy Star 1 ended, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. So Mother Brain shows up and somehow takes control of the Palman government. I'm not sure the details on how, but basically it starts to run things for Palm. Now, in the meantime, I think Palm was also starting to colonize Motavia, which back then, so about 1,000 years prior to this game's setting. Ah, there we go. What? Sure is gone? This game, or this planet, excuse me, was a desert planet and quite barren. However, with Mother Brain and, or with the help of Mother Brain, I should say. Wait, where am I going? The planet was basically terraformed into a lush green, thriving planet. And the native Motavians, the little blue guys in the yellow clothes, we don't see many of them because I think a lot of them were eradicated by Mother Brain's army of robots. We don't really know that even from playing the first game, yet the implication is there that there aren't many of them left. The Palmans have quite unwittingly done a hostile takeover of the planet because they're just coming to colonize per the directive of Mother Brain. So already, you know, if you'd played the first game, you would understand that there might be some sinister implications behind the fact that there are Palmans on Motavia and that there are mostly Palmans that you see. And so now, with you know, Climatrol, which has basically controlled this planet's weather and everything for the past 1,000 years, it's blown up. Mother Brain's basically lost its grip on the planet. People are excuse me. People are probably concerned, even though talking to the NPCs you wouldn't know this. Okay, let's go in. Let's go into the house for a second. Sure, it's coming back. Sorry to make you worry, but the breezes were calling for, so I went for a little walk. And Sure now has the Visiphone. Oh yeah, and I stole some Trimate from an item shop earlier just to make sure that Rolf can't carry any more items. Rolf, let's just give the telepipe to Sure since I don't need this. Item Sure, Visiphone, use. And this is what it does. Making contact with the data memory. So you can use this anywhere you are, except of course in battle. Doesn't matter where you are. No. Okay, item Sure. Visiphone, give to Rolf. Okay. Now we will reorganize. Oh wait, no. Just kidding. Let's see if we can get Sure to steal some Star Maester Mundos while I continue to ramble for a minute. So when we were finally caught by the army eyes, and we were on the satellite sent towards, well, I'm not sure if it was actually going to Palm or Dizo. Some people argue that it was going to Palma to, you know, for our party to stand trial and then be executed. Some say that the satellite was going to Dizo, like Tyler was implying. However, no one knows for sure. Well, maybe. I can't remember if the compendium outlines it. During what am I trying to say? During a grinding session, during one of our eternal grind sessions, let's go ahead and get another party member in, just so that we can give any items to that Sure steals. Let's go Amy. So anyway, whether it was going to Trimate, don't really need Trimate. Whether it was going to Dizo or Palma, or you know whether its intended course was either, what matters is that it was that its course was directed to ram into Palma, and We later find out that it was all Mother Brain's doing, but how could that be, of course? What is behind, Mother Brain's sinister actions towards the people of Palm, and towards this entire solar system? So that's the question that, you start asking yourselves if of course, you think that in depth. All that you would really think is, wow, usually all that you think of on the first playthrough, maybe the first couple, oh my goodness, Palm just blew up. And if you hadn't played the first one, you're like, what's Palm? Which is what my friend and I, that's how we reacted, because we played Phantasy Star 2 without any knowledge of Phantasy Star 1, and so when that happened, it was it was basically like nothing. We looked at each other like, oh wow, a planet just blew up. Okay, and that's it. Trimate. So, it's I don't want to say it's downplayed, but it just didn't receive. It was kind of like a passing thing. Like, oh, by the way, Palma blew up because of a satellite ramming into it. I mean, first of all, what size and what force would that satellite have to be to destroy an entire planet the way that it did? It didn't just like have a chunk blown out of it, or have a nuclear, some kind of a nuclear holocaust that raged across the surface. The planet blew up into pieces. And we won't see the full significance of that until Phantasy Star 4. Although we will learn a little bit about the repercussions of that in Phantasy Star 3 as well. So, yeah, the Great Collapse has now begun, and we don't really know what that even means. In fact, I think the Great Collapse doesn't even show up as a term until Phantasy Star 4. So anyway, so as you can see, this takes an eternity, because we have to go into item shops and then go out, and then hopefully when Sure finally decides to steal something, that it's something besides a Trimate or a Escapipe or something that's not useful. We really need her to steal Star Mists and Moondews. I can't remember if we have to take her to Dizo or not. I don't think so, though. I think she can steal them from any item shop. And I wanted to illustrate that before we ended the episode. One, so I can just show it happening, and second, because I really don't want to go to Dizo to steal Star Mists and Moondews. Anyway, we might have to. All I'm getting is Trimates, which is frustrating. I don't even remember how long it took me any of my playthroughs to get them, but I remember it seemed like it was forever. So we might have to worry about that later. Yeah, we got the Visiphone. I mean, that's really the most important thing right now that I wanted to illustrate. We can worry about Star Mists and Moondews later, because that is literally only endgame stuff. Okay, oops, reorganize. We want Rudo, we want Amy, and we want Anna. Excuse me. Alright, let's reorganize our people. Rudo, Rolf, Anna, and Amy. Okay. Now I believe, I'll have to look this up later, but oh yeah, Storm Gear, give it to Amy. Even though she can't equip it, she can use it. Let's see. Ember Robe, I think is only Amy. But I'm going to keep it with Anna, just so that she can cast, fortress so that she can cast Gyras if she needs to. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and save. And then end the episode. And pardon my excessive chatter, but I mean, there's really a lot that's been, going on within the game as far as, story development, depth, themes and everything, and I did want to point that out. And now we are going to head to Dizo. Ooh, Anna's close. Oh, wait a minute. We need to go to the hospital, I think. And heal. Oh. I thought that we had to heal after Gyra. I guess not. So anyway. Oh, the funny thing about the spaceship and everything is that, space travel, we knew space travel had been banned, and apparently there was no spaceship, but all of a sudden it's like we had knowledge of a spaceship. So, Rolf, even though talking to NPCs, everyone's saying that there are no more spaceships, that it's been banned. It seemed like Rolf knew that there was a spaceship left. That way that the governor talked to him. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but... We are not. Okay, so next episode will be taking the spaceship to Dizo and crawling through the dungeon of Skewer and getting to the next, I guess, experience jump and difficulty jump in monsters. So, if you thought we got beat up badly in the Green Dam, wait till we get to Skewer. So, until next episode, so long for now.